The next state is California.
Oh man,
they know
that's
how to
a big
party
one too.
California knows how to party.
Bro, I thought of Connecticut before California.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, this is the big one. We've already, kind of riffed on it.
Yeah, we could do a
earlier.
whole. There's a lot to say about California.
Yeah, it's the.
Again, a lot of Mexicans.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
California's.
That's about it. That's all there is about California.
Yeah,
That's the only thing interesting about California.
California is just Mexico north. No,
They got
that's
some
New
water.
Mexico.
Yeah.
They're right next to the ocean, but somehow they have like a drought. Like
They have, I was actually wondering this earlier. Is they have the Golden Gate Bridge? You're aware? Where does that lead to?
It's isn't that San Francisco?
No, but like where? Yeah, I know it's. But where does it go?
San Francisco's a bay.
it doesn't cross
Doesn't
the ocean.
It doesn't.
It like
It's
goes
like
over
San
water.
Francisco is a bay, and it just connects the two.
Okay, so it connects San Francisco to itself.
I believe it's San Francisco it's Oakland on the other side.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
kinda cool.
At least according to the one Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, that is the Bay Area. Yeah.
Right, the Bay Area.
Oh.
Right. So
Okay, because I always wondered what is it? Why does nobody reference it when they're talking about Oakland then?
the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Because San Francisco has more shit going on. Oakland is kind of like the ghetto of San Francisco.
Maybe
At least
Really?
back in
the-
Oakland.
Well, because I mean,
I thought
well,
Oakland
now
was
San
close
Francisco
to
sucks.
L.A.
There's probably a few Oaklands, but
No, Oakland's
I don't know anything
part.
about California.
We're in
geology.
Oakland's like more
Oakland right
south and
now.
like at the Bay. San Francisco. Why did I say that with like an accent? San Francisco.
Well, that's
and
how you pronounce it.
Oakland.
Cisco.
And Oakland.
It's always funny to me
Are,
when you see someone of a different culture talking and they talk like regular, but then once they get to a word of their culture and they suddenly have an accent, I was thinking they're like, yeah. So I was driving to San Francisco.
I just try to be
Right.
respectful of
Right.
the pronunciation.
I was like, when you want to go get some hummus,
Yeah.
shawarma.
You get an accent out of nowhere. It's always funny to me. But whatever. I mean, people can have accents. That's fine.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Let me have my shot. It's the only time that you can do an accent and it's acceptable.
Yeah.
Well, no,
What
it
else
was
is
because
California?
I saw a clip recently of Pedro Pascal, the actor, and
Pedro Pascal.
yeah, and he was like, "Hey, it's me, Pedro Pascal. I'm here to talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu." And he's like, he comes into the accent for just to enunciate his Hispanic sounding name.
Pedro Pascal. And
Yeah.
I would like to tell you about.
Pedro.
California. I mean, what can be said about California that
There's
can't be said about anything
California,
else?
We could
It's
do an entire episode.
It's
on California.
an insanely interesting state.
There's like the whole NorCal
Yeah.
versus SoCal thing.
Yeah, two different Cals.
It's got a lot.
Redwood
They have-
forests.
They have ocean. They have like that kind of culture. They have like beach culture, and then they have like a lot of like the
Oh, this is,
forest. They have a lot of like woods and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
They have like outdoor.
This is
culture.
the first state that I've been
A
to.
lot of liberals.
A lot of liberals. A lot of liberals.
Blue state.
Very liberal.
They
Got Silicon
liberal.
Valley. You think there'd be
Love them.
more
Love the
implants in
liberals.
Silicon Valley?
they're one of
Breast
there you go. They're the only
Very
state
liberal.
that for some reason elected an Austrian-born leader. 'Cause, I mean, I guess we didn't learn.
Yeah, but
from
he
the
wasn't.
last
He
time.
wasn't just any Austrian.
Oh, Arnold. Okay, I was thinking, what were you
Arnold.
talking about?
Yeah,
And he was a Republican.
I'm pretty sure he was.
There also are a lot
No,
of
he was a Republican.
Republicans in California, even though it's super liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because like, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
he was a
really
Republican.
rich people,
That's kind of crazy.
and like
Yeah.
OC. Well, there is an Oakland near L.A. Isn't that what the OC is?
That's what I was confused about. So there's two Oaklands in California?
I guess so.
One that's by San
No,
Francisco,
OC is,
and then one
I
that's
think
by.
Orange County.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
Orange County. not
Yeah.
No, we're
So
in
where is
Oakland County right
Jamie,
now.
we are in Oakland County. Jamie, pull up. Where is what is it called? Oakland. I'm pretty sure Oakland is
The
by
city
it's-
of Oakland.
I believe it's by Compton, which is by LA.
No. Compton is downtown L.A. and Oakland is the Bay Area.
Really?
100%.
Oakland, home of Del the Funky Homo Sapien and Souls of Mischief.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about the geography of California. I just always because a lot of rappers are from Oakland, and so I just assumed it was near Compton.
No.
All right.
Yeah, Compton's more north.
Yeah,
and
that's
separated from the
Bay
water.
Area rap. E40.
Where is San Francisco in relation to Los Angeles?
That's
More
It's
south.
like a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Yeah, like more south.
Well,
along
that's
the coast.
that doesn't
San
answer my
Francisco,
question.
Los
it's-
Angeles
they're
kinda- is
both
kind of
on
in the middle.
ocean, so it's just 5 hours north of LA.
Okay, there. That's a better. If I say how far is Detroit from Troy, and then you say it's a 20-minute drive, I'm like, what does that mean in relation? If you say it's 20 minutes north,
we
okay.
also established we know LA is on the beach and there's a bridge in San Francisco, so obviously they're both on the ocean.
I'm not.
gonna
I
give you
know
a
they're on the
visual.
ocean. I'm saying, is it north or south?
Well, it's not.
Obviously,
now
it's,
you know.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a visual. I've been saying south the whole time. I'm gonna give you a visual example.
I know.
All right,
I
so-
can figure it out now.
L.A., Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, and then here's the rest of the state.
Yeah, I believe San Diego is norther
Okay.
of the state.
Compton's
No, San Diego is south of LA.
Oh shit. Okay. So
Compton is straight out of here.
What else?
of the
You ever been to Joshua Tree?
No.
Have you ever been to Cali?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to get to earlier. This is of the list. This is the first state that I've been to.
Oh, yeah, California is the home of my favorite band, Queens of the Stone Age. This is the home of a lot of.
This is
amazing
good. Yeah, home of
bands.
a lot of bands.
A lot of music.
Most musicians.
A lot of weed.
We
Them
stay
cooking
off
weed.
the weed.
Hollywood.
Have you seen that?
No, I have no idea.
Stephen A. Smith, whenever he gets like heated about players smoking weed,
Yeah.
stay off the weed.
You
Right,
can't tell NBA players to stay off because they're all smoking weed. What are you talking?
Well, that's what he gets so mad about, is that they're throwing away their careers for weed.
I mean, you could ball on weed. Who doesn't ball on weed?
Yeah.
Also, a lot of them do
Does
it because their
LeBron? I
bodies
feel
are
like
all
LeBron
fucked
does
up,
it.
and they got all kinds of
I feel like LeBron
aches
is
and
a
pains, so
straight
they
edge.
get high to take the edge.
But yeah, don't tell Stephen A. about it. He gets really heated. He's getting political now. I think he's talking about running for office.
yeah, he's getting more and more of that. Stuff.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No. That can't happen. There's no way he'd get
It's gonna
elected.
happen.
There's so many people hate him.
It's gonna happen.
Well, a lot of people hate Donald Trump. Son of a bitch. That guy saw
Stephen
Trump
A.
do it, and he's like, you know what? I could
I think that's exactly what happened. I think he saw Trump and he
maybe.
decided he wants to get into politics.
Who knows?
It'd be very funny as Stephen A. president. I feel like
keep
he
the
could do
A?
it. Yeah,
President
Pres-
Stephen A. Smith.
It's President A. Smith. All right.
yeah,
We're gonna have to call it. All right, we're gonna have to call up China. We're going. I don't know too much about it except the weed thing. Skip, he doesn't like Skip or
Skip.
something. Skip. That's
Wait,
Shannon.
no, that's Shannon Sharp. Yeah, that's Shay Shay. I just love saying Skip.
Skip.
Whenever I think of Skip, that's what
Skip.
I think of. One of the greatest sightings of all time, Shannon Sharp.
Anything else?
Is he from?
California?
Is he from one of these states? Where is he from?
I have no
Southern
idea where he's
state?
from. Probably California, man. I don't know.
No, he's not from
But yeah,
California.
California is the only kind of climate they don't have is like snow, because they have forests, they have suburbs, they have beach, and they
Yeah.
have desert.
Well, they definitely have some snow at the very north. It's got to be.
Yeah.
it's pretty close. To
They got
Seattle.
mountains.
I've heard in
too.
recent years they've received snow. Same thing with Texas.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's also huge.
but it's not part of their
Yeah.
climate. It's not like, okay, it's snow season, you know. It's like, oh shit, this isn't supposed to happen season.
I guess.
all right.
But they do have
So-
mountains. Mountains are
A lot of
snowy.
Jews. A lot
A
of
lot of Jews.
Yeah, when I visited LA and we were in a predominantly Jewish area, and it was pretty funny because we were there like on a weekend, and so like everybody was out and about and walking, and it was there was like a kosher market not too far from our Airbnb, and it was very yeah, I don't know. It was
Yeah, I
funny.
wouldn't want to live in LA if I was a Hasidic Jew, because I gotta wear all the. I wouldn't want to live in
Right,
Israel.
that was the thing. It was very
Because I
hot.
gotta wear the long sleeve, everything.
Yeah,
He did the accent thing you were talking about.
he did,
I
What'd
like
I
it.
say?
Mr. Hasidic.
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 Oh, did you not even mean to do that?
You fucking capper, dude.
I don't know if I would,
what he was talking
that's,
about.
I don't know if that counts.
When would you ever say?
Everybody says "huh."
Yeah, it's like the whole thing.
No, like, in your
like-
day, in whenever you're just speaking.
No, I do it too, because like if I get like, because it sounds weird if you're like I want to
Exactly. That's why you do it with like a random
get the. I guess
accent.
if you're like at a breakfast restaurant and you want to get French toast and you say, "Can I get the challah French toast?" You sound like a newbie. You have to say, "I want to get the challah French toast."
Hello.
Yeah, right.
Also, if I were to put on a true accent, I guess it would be more Hebrew, so the Hasidic. Although
You kind of did that though.
that's not. No, it's a Hasidic.
You didn't do the e.
It's a Hasidic.
Yeah.
which is more
Well, because that's a
pretty
specific.
English.
That's a letter in the language.
Yeah,
That sound is like the
right.
sound of a letter that's
it's
not
not the
in an
full
American
accent.
Yeah.
But you still did like it. It's like if I were to just be like, yeah, burrito. Well, I know burrito doesn't have like the roll, but like it's one of
Yeah.
those. I'm sure there's some roll like it.
Quesadilla.
I don't know. I wouldn't call that a full accent.
Like whenever I say
That needs to be
kurva,
up for
like the
accent
Polish
review.
word kurva,
Yeah.
like I do the
Habibi.
roll because you have to. It's part of the pronunciation of the word.
What is the Star Road called? The Hollywood Boulevard, is that what it's called?
Maybe.
The road with the stars
Well,
on
you're the
it.
one who loves movies. You should-
Oh,
Yeah, I should
the
know.
Walk
that.
of Fame.
I guess the Walk of Fame. I thought it was Hollywood. What's Hollywood Boulevard?
What about the Waka Flocka Flame?
There we go. Hey, the Walk of Flame. It's a Vietnamese guy.
Hey, there it is.
He's making food or something. Is that a Vietnamese thing? Wok.
There's just a flock of Vietnamese guys. It's the Walk of Flocka Flame.
Yeah, that place is a nightmare to deal with. The other thing I could relate it to is Times Square in New York. Both of those places. And I know it's like, oh, it's because it's tourists, sure, but there's just like a million people, a million like scammers. Everybody's like
Yeah.
trying to get out of the way. There's like a ton of stores and like people stopping.
Yeah, there's nothing appealing about LA to me.
Yeah, it's a nightmare to deal with that.
There's like cool things out there, like concerts and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
just like I wouldn't want to hang out in the city.
Yeah. The Venice Beach was also like really gross. I wasn't a fan of Venice Beach. Have you been to? Have you were there recently?
I've spent a little bit of time in LA.
Yeah.
I've been in and out.
Why
a couple
aren't you
times.
telling us about it then? Why am I telling us it?
Why y'all stepping all over my shit?
You haven't said anything about it.
I've been talking this whole time. You
What?
fucking
Tell me a
cunts.
story about LA. Do you have any stories from LA?
No.
No.
I mean, I've been to LA a couple times. I wouldn't say I have any like stories.
I have some
Who did I
stories, but I'm not
see
trying
in
to run the
LA?
conversation.
I didn't really see any like famous people in it. You know who I saw in LA? The most famous person I saw in LA?
Paul Elia.
The most random, not famous person. He was one of the people in The Office.
Oscar Hernandez.
No.
Kevin,
Which one's Kevin?
the fat guy.
Yeah, the fat bald guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
nice.
saw him.
Oh, he's
That's
actually
a pretty big
he's
deal.
Super famous.
Yeah. That's
Is
pretty
he?
cool. Did you talk to him?
No.
He's like not outside of just like The Office.
I went
Like
to,
he was like.
I was going to
a
ask you
meme.
when I brought up Joshua Tree. You never been to Joshua Tree?
No. What's in Joshua Tree?
It's cool. The Joshua trees are in Joshua Tree.
Oh, is it like a national park?
I don't know if it's a national park, but do you know what a Joshua Tree is?
No.
It's this weird looking tree that looks kind of like a cactus,
Okay.
and they're real funny looking. And it's a place where people go to do like psychedelics.
Oh. Okay.
They'll have very spiritual experiences.
Interesting.
Yeah,
We went there for
yeah, I
a
know
buddy of
about
mine for his bachelor party
Okay.
a couple years
Did you
ago.
have fun?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Did you do psychedelics while you were there?
You know, I did some shrooms, but I did it after eating a very large breakfast, so I didn't really.
You didn't feel it?
Yeah, you're supposed to do.
You should have got like
stomach.
a mushroom omelet.
A mushroom omelet. Well, I did not.
That would have been kind of cool. Mushroom omelet.
I can tell some LA stories.
Protein in, get
You guys want to hear my
Yeah, I'm
story?
trying to think if I don't know if I have any like good LA's because I've gone for a bunch of like workshops and conferences and stuff. Nothing.
Yeah, I think you
I
said
didn't-
last
I
time you
didn't
went,
go
you
to,
stayed
like,
at the hotel the whole time.
Yeah, I was there for a very short period of time.
Yeah.
Let me think. First time I went to LA, I went and I was just there for a couple weeks, and then I ended up working for this guy for the few weeks, and then I took a job with him later, managing his Airbnb properties.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I first met him in LA. And he kind of like mentored me on some business stuff.
Yeah.
And then offered me a job.
Groomed you.
A little bit. Yeah, I've been groomed, you guys. So that was
Yeah,
the first
finger
time in
in
LA. And that was the time when I saw Kevin.
Okay. Brian Baumgartner, I think is his name.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
What else? Anything interesting about LA? I can't really think of any like good stories from LA.
I mean, everyone knows everything about LA. It's like very talked about and stuff.
Yeah, but this is the first one we can tell stories about.
Yeah.
This is becoming a story podcast. People love our stories.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying like don't talk about it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying like, because I think I'm in the same ballpark as you. It's like, what can you say that like isn't just like saying like, yeah, a lot of homeless,
A lot of homeless.
a lot of shit on the ground.
Yeah, that's true. When I went to LA, one of the guys I went with, his cousin is like a popular comedian there, and so she and her boyfriend at the time like took us out to dinner. It was like a nice time. She was a little mean, but it was like whatever. And then she was doing a show at the Laugh Factory, and she got us all tickets to come to the Laugh Factory. And it was my first time going. I mean, my first time going to Laugh Factory, obviously, but my first time going to a comedy like club show like that. And they told her that I wanted to do comedy, and so she was trying to get me to come to an open mic. But the open mic that we went to, there was like no one there, and so she was like, all right, well, I guess you're not doing an open mic, but whatever. And then so she took us to the Laugh Factory, saw a bunch of people who are now more famous, but it was like when they were starting out, like this guy Ismo, and he's like Scandinavian or something. He has like a weird face. He's a funny guy. Chris Red, who was on SNL.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Yeah. We met him and we talked to him after the show. But it was my first experience like meeting and talking to comedians, and they were all super mean to us. It defeated me because I was like, these guys are all so incredibly rude.
It was like jaded.
I don't know if it was that they were jaded. I mean, this girl, like she, I don't want to besmirch her too much, but my understanding is that she's, I don't know. We don't have to get into it, but she's
You only think this because you're sexist?
That's why.
Just gonna get that out of the way.
Right. I'm sexist. I'm
It is a
misogynistic. I don't know. I mean, she was mean to us like when we were kind of hanging out with her too. She was kind of an odd lady, and very, I don't know if judgmental, egotistical maybe might be the right word. She's attractive, and she clearly like uses that for
What you got to do in LA?
right. That's what they
Get
do.
you around.
But she was kind of rude, and then the comedians that we were hanging out with, including Chris Red, they were all very rude to us, and they clearly like didn't like us. And it wasn't like in a riffing way that you do with your friends, where you're like, just kind of ripping on it. It was like coming from a place of like, we don't like you guys. And then so for a while after that, I was just like, oh, comedians are fucking assholes. Like I don't.
Which they are.
They are. That was still the case. But it was cool, and that was really what got me to start pursuing comedy once I got back to Michigan, was that experience and being like, oh, wow, these people, they have this, comedian lifestyle. I wonder if that's what it's going to be like when I start doing open mics at Mark Ridley's. And no, that wasn't the case at all, because it was a completely different how it is over there. Their comedy is they have more clubs, they have more, paid shows, they have more comedians. And yeah, I don't know. It was a weird experience to meet with like semi-famous people and them kind of be rude to you.
So rude.
That was my story. That's my LA story.
Great story.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Connecticut next? Connecticut?
Is Connecticut next?
It is not.
Fuck. What other C state? I couldn't.
P-Boys, number one. Out of the number one Metro Trade Comedy Podcast, Big Neil.